And so it all starts off with this pistol. Very passive right now in the meantime. Not really that much aggression. The only person putting up an aggression is the banana players, Travago and RX, who gets the first kill of the match. But right now, CSU Chico prepped up to take this mid position, taking good fights. Buster even popped himself, so Cool PP is gonna run him down, Kimmy Johnson down, but Buster Rifle on the top position, able to get some kills, Rainbows as well, and now it's all up to Frothier and Cool PP, but he's through, and now it's a 2v2. All even advantages. Travago already in this lane position. All it took was one bullet to finish it off, but not able to finish off that kill. Now Travago's got to be careful, because right here is PP already in the arch position, but backed up. He has to help his teammate who is very low. And how are they getting away with kills? Frothier should have been dead like 20 bullets ago, but 2 rounds on to try to make it a 3rd in a row, but this nade does heavy damage on the side of Chico here, and Travago is going to end up finishing that off on the lead, and RX with the 3K, making it look easy here, as the last person up is Frothier to try to take anything, but RX, man, what a hold. Maybe a little bit of a heat check on his own. I mean, he did get a 4K. And he's taking a bit of a wide swing on this. Now, Travago making a lot of noise to make it very clear to Ontos that he is peeking, but Travago finishing off with the MP9 there. Beautiful shots. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, the MP9 has been nerfed to shit. So that said, it's not as good as it normally is. So it's going to be real tough to make sure to maintain recoil control from this, but either way. Next up is going to be Rainbows with the MP9, but not able to make the same do on Travago, and Chumpo with the jumping Mac 10, making good work at Kimmy Johnson. Now Buster is already rotated into this moto position, but right now knowing that he is way far ahead to take these fights, he's still going to fight this, but getting pop flashed on the from the pit position as Melkor gets his kill onto RX in middle, and Melkor is ready to just shoot these guys onto the side, but he's not spotting anything, so the call is probably towards the smoke, but Melkor gonna finish this off from the side as well. That said, 3-1 in favor. Gonna have to force themselves into a 2-round loss likely, but Kimmy Johnson making a lot of noise to try to get on this boost onto porch, so who knows, there's a possible chance that the team could have heard it, and Cool Man over here getting the kill onto the sub Rainbows, and so a 5v4 advantage for Chico, as Chumpu, the man of the audience, trying to make his way up to top mid, trying to see if he can make something happen, jiggling this arch position, but he's not there. Kimmy is on top of the porch, so can he adjust in time to be able to make that happen? But no, not able to adjust, as Kimmy does get his kill and he drops back to play a little bit more of a passive position. So even advantage on both sides now. But as Kimmy Johnson runs away, Cool Man is gonna I do not want to say his full name. Cool is gonna spot out, and what's the call? And the call is A. The only person towards his arch position is Kimmy Johnson, so he could try to make a play happen around the smoke, but there is a timing to this, and that timing has passed as Buster Rifle is next up. Kimmy was able to get the one person lurking, and Buster was able to get one of his own. So still maintaining that advantage is CSU San Marcos, but the bomb should be going down anytime soon. Onto's trying to make a pick happen, does so, but now he pulls back and goes into the corner, and RX is there. Travago is right behind him to be able to trade out each other out, and that is the round 4. You know, I'm not one to know their game plan, so we'll see how it goes. But the game plan for Buster was to take down Melkor onto the bottom mid position, so, and Onto's just taking full nade presence. And as they try to spam him out, trying to kill Ontos, they know that they did a lot of damage to one person, but they don't know that he got out. But RX now knows because he spots him right around the smoke. So a 2-man advantage, but PP trying to get it back here as he takes down Rainbows. Rainbows is having a bad start as the substitute for CSU San Marcos, and as that flash goes out, Kimmy Johnson now being a little bit precarious about his position. He knows that there's a possibility that this person into the ass position is right up his ass, and that said, he's going to see Frothier incredibly early with no trade potential from Frothier, and Buster Rifle's going to catch out Chumpo on the run back, and Travago ends up finishing off the last man on Chico. Full control is Chumpo over here. So he's walking up onto Rainbows. Now, Rainbows hasn't had a good game, but that is to make up for all the losses he's been having on the abs position. So good work on Rainbows to start building the advantage for CSU San Marcos. Cool, man. cool is starting to creep up onto this arch position. Now, I don't think Kimmy was able to spot him, but now he does, and he's down to 21. Kimmy getting the better advantage, and that nade is going to finish it off. So Buster finishing the assist from Kimmy there. But one man is still up on the plate, and that's Frothier, but he did make a step, so they know where he is. Now, Travago's getting a little bit of pressure done, but wow, what a peek. Onto's trying to back off, but at that very moment, Travago takes a very bold peek onto the player, onto Ontos, and now 3v2. There was one back from the other side of the map on apps, so that said, Travago's playing this very great off angle. Now, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on how much they want to check, but with only 30 seconds and considering the fact that they're just hiding into the kitchen position, it's looking like it's going to be a done round. There's not really going to be much done. But remember, the issue was never the defense. It was the offense. So in favor of CSU San Marcos and Buster Rifle. Oh my gosh, just making quick work of this mid play, making it look real easy. He is able to spot out the leg of Mr. Purple, which is cool, man. And as that happens, utility being thrown into mid is going to force Kimmy to play back a little bit. Now he is able to regain control of this arch position, or this porch position, mind you. And it's just been mainly this. This is really what Chico has been really trying to force to make happen. But PP trying to make a kill happen, but he only has a Tech 9, so not really working really well. Now, I'm really worried about Rainbows here. Remember, he's been the one who's pretty much dying most of the times for San Marcos. So, and honestly, I would say that if San Marcos loses Rainbows immediately on the first peak, oh, Buster spotted the rifle, able to flick onto PP, who's trying to wide swing into the arch position, and Kimmy Johnson is right behind, dinking one, taking out the second without Chumpu getting one. Now, Ontos is all by himself with the op, but that said, RX already heard where he went, so he knows he's either towards the arch position or the I can imagine that Rainbows is going to go for this jump dive into Mexico. But no, he's going to elect away from it. So Ontos able to make it out with the op. Great viewership tonight, by the way. And good thanks to Chico showing out for their team here. Even though they're currently down, still making it worth as Melkor gets one for Chico here. So finally a man advantage in favor of them. And it's all about keeping this advantage as Melkor working a double right now as he takes out Kimmy, trying to peek back in with the op. So 2-man advantage for Chico here. And they're just going to pause on this. They're going to wait for this smoke to dissipate. But Travago does have a lineup from Chumpu and the rest of the people on bottom mid. Now, this is really bold because as you can see, Ark's already fully rotated. So all it takes is one good clearance from the entire team and this round is done. But they're not going to clear him. But Melkor fast enough, now working on a 3K. And now the go button is on B. And they're going to find out that this site is completely cut out. But wow, Ark with a kill through the smoke takes out Melkor. And Melkor is down with the bomb. But Pool PP is now planning the bomb really fast. So the bomb is against CSU San Marcos here, as all Chico has to do is hold out, because right now, as you can see, number 8 on the screen is Frothier on the flank, but Rainbows gets the first entry onto 1, and they know where the next guy is. He's in new box, but Ontos keeping his cool here, baiting some fights onto RX before this other player is coming from Coffin. I don't know why he's taking his time to go to church, but now it's time to dance with the devil, and Frothier ends up killing RX, finishing that off. Beautiful stuff from Melkor, though. It's just been absolutely close between these teams, and of course these deciders is usually what happens. Chumpu able to start out the round with a kill onto Travago. So Travago, who's been holding down the B site really well, now down out for the count. A man advantage for Chico, getting a little bit of momentum back for themselves. But Ontos able to take out Kimmy, who's too far pushed into the mid position. And now it's a 2-man advantage, but RX getting one back for himself, but not without taking 80% of his life away. And Buster Rifle's here with the op, but he's trying to dip away and does get away, but not without taking a lot of damage. But RX is right there to try to make some matters happen. Buster does get the one, not before his teammate ends up getting taken out, and they're just pre-firing him. Oh, wow. Okay, Ontos kind of creeped me out there with the fact that he was not clearing that angle. I mean, there's no other way, there was no other place he could go, but crisis averted. Ontos able to survive while I'm pretty sure they're still alive though. Yep, should be fine. there is a creep up onto Chumpo. He's been the entry man constantly, so this fight really matters. And look at the bomb. The bomb is incredibly close. So if Rainbows can actually make out with these double kill, this could instantly change the round. But bomb retreating back and Chumpo right there. Oh my gosh, this is incredibly close. It's all a matter about who's gonna pull the trigger first. This is how close. A game of inches. This is right now. Look how close this is. And then first contact. Oh, Chumpo with the frag, and now able to entry, and Ontos on the other side getting a double, finishing off the B players. Buster Rifle gets a kill of his own, but then the bomb is gonna start retreating now that the B site is fully taken, and Buster trying to rotate as fast as he can, but Ontos, this position is absolutely impenetrable right here. There's no way that he checks this. Maybe the tree position towards his right, but there's no way. And as you can see, but the bomb is coming incredibly late, so maybe a spam could finish this off, but no. Getting into the default position, he has nothing to worry about. Ontos shaking a little bit with the aim. Takes out Buster, but Kimmy Johnson right behind him, and now it's all to the 1v3 for Kimmy. Taking a little bit of damage from that molly. Ooh, already at 50. And with these T's, very posted well. This is looking like a done round, even though obviously you can't save this round, so you have no other choice. I mean, he does spot Frothier. Frothier giving him the chance to get a kill, but Frothier finishes it off with the one tap for CSU San Marcos, while everyone else is running behind him with the damage. That said, entire team running up Arch, trying to get some picks here. They are able to take out Rainbows, and they're heading into the CT spawn, going towards B, and this person, Cool PP, is down already, but Ontos, what a shot! Long range shot, but now he has to back off. He's the only person here, and his team has to full rotate at some point. Not rotating yet until late, but Ontos, what a shot with the pistol, but Travago will finish him off with the running Glock. Glock has been OP as hell recently. Now Rainbow, very bold of you to... You know what? Let the man play, right? Let the man play. Travago spotted towards the coffin position. And now he's playing a little bit more passive. The smoke is going to cause a little bit of caution on the side of... Wait, he's out in the... Okay. I will never understand Rainbows. But that said, he does get the kill on the man. You know... Now look at Chico. They're on the full buy right here. And they're stuck towards the A spot. They did take the mid presence, but Ontos is the only one here. So he's got to play passive, wait for his team to be able to come to the flank. But right here, Travago already in this position, holding off this flank. But he doesn't understand that most of them are towards this position. Rainbow's already down early with the MAC-10. So really, and especially since everyone is coming from this position, it's all up to Travago to hold this down. He does take out one, but Melkor right behind him, able to take down Travago. Now a 3v3 retake. And Buster making work of Ontos in the house position, but Melkor, a little bit of sleep at the wheel, and Kimmy Johnson is the last one alive with this MAC-10, trying to make something happen. One kill, but not able to make it happen. Chumpo right there to finish it off, and it's looking really tight, especially with these teams not even finishing up the game. It's been big issues, but that said, they're all hitting up Chumpo, but Chumpo down after one. But right here is Frothier to try to make something happen, but his gun is not working. I mean, maybe he's not working, but he's already down early, and Melkor gets one back, but Travago just tapping away at Melkor takes him down. So a 3v2 bomb plant for CSU San Marcos, and R is just taking... Oh no, man. The MP9, my guy, it has been changed, so it's not the same anymore. But he is now down in a 2v2. Players towards the default position. And... Wait. I really question a lot of what's going on, but that said, Chico does get the retake. Cool PP on the 3K, though. But I want to see CSU San Marcos go crazy. I know that you guys are in there. You gotta beat out the Chumpo lovers. You gotta beat them out. But that said, the people getting beaten out is these defensive players towards the B side. Cool Man and Ontos pretty much pushed way back. Now they're gonna throw the utility of their own, and Ontos with that nade able to take out Kimmy, who was already taken down low from the utility that was thrown. And with that man advantage, it's gonna work wonders for them. Now they're gonna start for this boost, but this spot is not really working well. Now Buster gets one on one side. Trivago does get the kill on the apps. So, and Trivago's just going to hit the go button, just try to take space, make sure he can be able to make his team have an open runway for a site, and he is taking full control. Now there is Melkor coming from the mid position, so he has to be a little bit worried about that. Yeah, he understands that lane is open, so there is a possibility of a person being lane. But that said, Rainbows is right behind the flank, but Melkor working a double of his own, but not enough. Trivago's gonna stick this plant, and Cool PP is pushing through the smoke. He's getting stopped by the Moto, not able to make the spray happen, and now the other teammate is heading on the flank. He's got to make something happen, but no, Trivago finishes it off. 3K. Now, as you can see from CSU Chico, they're on the force buy. They are now down in the dumps, and they're going to push this banana position. Just take full reign, and it works wonders, taking down everybody, and Kimmy Johnson even taking down himself. So 5-man still alive on Chico with these MP9s working wonders here. So Buster, oh no, Trivago already down as well. Man, that whole Trivago chant not really working for them, as now Buster is all by himself to try to make this 1v4 happen. And with one AK, one Galil, a Deagle, and an MP9, they're looking to end this round. Wow, what a 180 by Buster to get that kill. But he's already down to 24 HP. Make that 23 with that nade. And it's only a matter of time until he gets. That said, Ontos peeking into alt mid, not able to see anything. That jump won't be heard, but Ontos is right here. The crosshair was placed properly, but Ontos able to finish it off, and Cool to kind of carry his team a bit along with Buster Rifle. So makes sense for Trivago to have the rifle here. But that said, Trivago just trying to make as much noise as possible while most of CSU San Marcos is here ready to take the B site, and they could if they could just take out Ontos. But he does have a teammate who finally rotated, throws a nade, but can he get the kills? Does get the one, but Ontos falls back. Now he's at the CT position, and he's already known. As that happened, another player gets taken out towards the apps position by the Lurker and Trivago. And as that happens, Ontos just defending this B site with his life. You shall not pass, he says. So now, man advantage for Chico here. The defense is looking good, but with 20 seconds left, not a lot of time to be able to get this bomb plan going. So Buster just going to force matters into his own hands, trying to see if he can get a kill. The jump looking incredibly close, but not able to make it happen. 9 seconds left, and Arx is the last person up. He's going to have to try to plant this bomb. He may be able to get it in time. And he does. So Arx working on a 1v3 right now. He saw the shadow of Ontos, so he knows that one is close. Oh, but if he could have gotten that kill, that would have worked wonders for CSU San Marcos to try to build a round. But nope, CSU San Marcos if they lose this round. CSU San Marcos setting up for this mid play. Rainbows goes out dry. Drier than some white chicken, but man, Rainbows obviously having a little bit of a hard time being able to get to the level of CSU Chico here. And so with a 2-man advantage, Chico's looking really well to finish off this round and take this round. A lot of damage done onto Buster, so just trying to make a lot of noise. But right now, look at the entire team. The entire team is spread, and it can just be easily winnable on 1v1 fights. But Frothier having a lot of a hard time. Frothier hasn't been looking as skillful as we would have hoped for him to be, but now he's just posted back. Ontos, ooh, the runaway happens, but Frothier just gonna catch him out. Okay, Frothier does not look good, but Cool PP is here to stay anyways. So that said, and it's looking like that Chico is gonna have to defend this B site as they are forcing themselves straight into this. They do waste 2 smokes on this, so no smokes available for Chico, trying to hold off the B site. And oh my God, Chico, cool man, getting the double onto the entry, onto spotting another person now, but Kimmy Johnson is looking crisp right now with his rifle work. Now it's all up to PP to just hold back, wait for his team to go. Look at the entirety of the team already ready on the wraps. They're all over the place. And Frothier is just going to throw his utility to try to make his presence known as well. But the man that needs to hurry up is Chumpo. Sorry, I keep butchering it. Chumpo right in the back flank. If he can be able to make it in time to take out Trivago, this could just start the round. But there is a lot of time wasted on this bomb. But Cool PP starting it off with the first. Chumpo, this is all up to you, man, to finish this kill. Does get that kill, so last up is Rainbows into his corner, and we know he hasn't been playing well. We're not going to expect much from him, and Chico will get the defuse, holding this off. Now, that nade was scrumptious for Ontos. But utility being thrown, again, wasting the 2 smokes, but Cool PP is going to push the smoke. He's going to spot this out. The smokes don't work well for San Marcos, and Cool PP with the 3K. Looking to end this game. He's been the man of the match for this game, and he's been making it look real well. He is on for the ace if he could finish off these 2 kills, but right now... Oh, all right, Buster will say, nah, you ain't getting this ace. Get out of here. But that said, the entirety of the team is right here. The bomb is already down into B site, but Buster still keeping it alive here, getting a double, and so it's all up to Chico to make the mistakes. But right now, Frothier is just peeking, trying to bait himself. Ontos does get 1, but Frothier is down. Again, with the bomb down, it's not looking likely. RX is already on 22, and look at this long line that Melkor is holding. If anything, Ontos doesn't have to do anything. It's Melkor's shot for the taking. He's just jiggling to try to make some presence felt, but Melkor's kill is here to finish it off. Now, RX does get 1, so this is a little worrisome. If RX can hit the shot, not gonna happen. Melkor finished it off. Like I said, had the long line with the ops, so all he had to do is point and click and finishes it off. 13-8. Chico win this match, and it looked really